The wild boar hunt has become an essential part of hunting culture in states like Texas and Florida, USA. These professional hunters are not just thrill seekers, they play a vital role in managing the wild boar population. If you're excited about this thrilling hunt, drop a 1 and join me on this exhilarating adventure. Before each hunt, hunters must prepare meticulously. They typically choose optimal weapons, often opting for .308 caliber or 6.5 mm Creedmoor rifles. These firearms are capable of long-range shooting, allowing them to aim at targets from 400 to 600 yards away. Scopes are also essential gear, usually adjustable from 3x to 20x magnification, enabling hunters to track their prey accurately. When hunting wild boars at night, equipping night vision devices, such as binoculars or scopes with integrated infrared lights, significantly enhances visibility and shooting precision. Once they are fully prepared, identifying the hunting location becomes the next crucial step. Areas like grasslands, forests, or farms are prime habitats for wild boars. In Texas, wild boars are plentiful, with many locations open for hunting year-round. Hunters often navigate through fields or sparse woods to approach their targets discreetly. In contrast, in Florida, wild boars tend to hide near rivers or in swamps, requiring hunters to possess greater tracking skills and patience to follow their trails. After pinpointing the location, hunters begin to track and set up ambushes for the wild boars. They apply their knowledge and experience to recognize signs like footprints, feeding traces, and markings on trees. Accompanying them are dogs, indispensable companions that sniff out where the boars are hiding. Infrared cameras and motion detection devices also provide valuable insights into the boar's movements. Nighttime is ideal for hunting wild boars, as they are more active then. Therefore, hunters must remain absolutely silent and be ready to make the most precise shot. Do you want to experience the thrill of waiting for such a moment? If so, leave a 1 in the comments. Choosing a sniper position is another key factor in ensuring accuracy. Hunters typically seek locations with good cover, allowing them to observe and shoot without alerting the wild boars. The ideal shooting distance is usually between 150 to 300 yards, as this range allows for easier adjustments and minimizes risk. Wind direction also needs careful consideration. Do you know why? It's because wind can carry scents from hunters or their equipment, making the wild boars wary. Additionally, Wind can deflect bullets, affecting accuracy. Thus, hunters select shooting positions that avoid strong winds. Once ready, the shooting process begins. Hunters must carefully analyze the target's body to identify the optimal shot placement, usually behind the shoulder. This technique minimizes recovery time for the animal and protects the safety of surrounding hunters. Before taking a shot, they adjust their scopes based on distance and calculate the boar's movement speed, alongside bullet travel time, to ensure the most accurate shot. Only when they are certain the target is in the crosshairs and safe for those nearby do hunters pull the trigger. After completing the shot, the next step is retrieval and processing. Hunters must approach cautiously to confirm that the prey is down while ensuring their safety. They then clean the area to avoid attracting other wildlife. Wild boars are processed in various ways, from utilizing the meat to tanning the hide for maximum utility. Wild boar hunting is not just an adventurous journey filled with challenges, it also serves as a means to protect agricultural environments in the US. Top marksmen, equipped with modern gear and refined shooting skills, play a significant role in managing wild boar populations and maintaining ecosystem balance. The Wise County Wild Boar Hunt in Texas is an event that every avid hunter aspires to participate in. Participants must register as a team, with a minimum fee of $200, and each team can consist of up to 5 members. The competition concludes with a weigh-in, where hunters must submit photos of their boars to qualify for the weight measurement. There are various award categories and side prizes, including one for the closest weight prediction. The grand prize for the winners can reach up to $233,000. To ensure fairness, regulations include requirements for a polygraph test for the winning teams. Hunters can compete as individuals or in teams, and they are allowed to hunt boars at multiple locations, provided they adhere to the competition rules. Have you ever participated in this hunt? If so, feel free to leave a comment below. Even if they don't win a prize at the wild boar hunt, hunters can still enjoy the fruits of their labor by preparing roasted wild boar meat. Wild boar has a unique flavor that sets it apart from regular pork. When roasted, the outer layer of the meat becomes crispy while the inside remains tender and juicy. The smoky aroma mingles with the meat's natural sweetness, creating a rich and enticing flavor profile. Savoring a piece of roasted wild boar is an unforgettable experience. The sweetness of the meat, a hint of saltiness from the seasoning, and the fragrant notes of herbs like rosemary and garlic come together harmoniously. Each bite delivers a blend of natural deliciousness and the wild essence of nature, evoking delight in anyone who tastes it. This truly is a well-deserved reward after hours of adventure in the woods. Do you know how wolves are hunted? Leave a 0 if you want to stop the video. Hunting wolves is an exciting yet challenging activity that requires a lot of skill and an understanding of the behavior of these animals. Before engaging in wolf hunting, hunters often start with wild boar hunting, as the skills and experience gained from that are very beneficial for hunting intelligent and sensitive animals like wolves. Wild boars typically inhabit dense forests, where hunters must be familiar with the terrain and their behaviors. Similarly, wolves can be found in a variety of natural environments, from mountainous areas to grasslands. To hunt wolves, it's crucial to understand the territory they inhabit, including signs such as tracks, scat, and other indicators of their presence. Regions like Alaska, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming are ideal for wolf hunting due to their rich landscapes and abundant wolf populations. Hunters usually choose the evening hours for their hunts, as this is when wolves are most active in search of prey. Before setting out, it's also important for hunters to research local hunting regulations, as wolf hunting is often tightly regulated to ensure the sustainability of wolf populations. One effective method for hunting wolves is to use sounds to attract them, such as prey calls or wolf howls. This can help hunters get closer to their targets. Additionally, equipping themselves with tools like binoculars and GPS is essential for tracking and navigating in vast, remote areas.
Welcome to the dairy farm, where cows are pampered to produce milk, the holy grail for a myriad of dairy delights like cheese, yogurt, butter, and ice cream. There are two main types of dairy farms: pasture-based and confinement. Ranging from a handful to thousands, these farms operate daily routines including milking, feeding, cleaning, healthcare, and reproduction. Cows, the grass-guzzling marvels, churn out an average of 70 pounds of milk per day. This liquid gold is whisked away to processing plants for pasteurization and homogenization before being packaged and distributed to grocery stores. Dairy products serve as a vital source of calcium, vitamin D, and protein for our well-being. In a nutshell, dairy farms play a crucial role in milk and dairy product production, while also providing employment opportunities and contributing to the local economy. These grass-munching milk machines ensure a steady supply of milk, which is then crafted into a plethora of health-boosting goodies. Cutting the grass and feeding dairy cows is a vital part of caring for the herd, ensuring they're well fed with the main source of nutrition. There are two main methods: cutting fresh grass and fermenting grass, each with its own pros and cons. In the fresh grass cutting method, the grass is harvested using specialized machinery and then transported back to the barns for the cows to munch on. This method provides ample nutrients and vitamins for the cows, boosting their health and milk production. But it requires a lot of machinery and labor and can be tricky in harsh weather conditions. On the other hand, fermenting grass preserves the nutritional value of fresh grass and is easy to store and use over a long period. However, it requires high fermentation techniques, and fermented grass may have a sour taste, which some cows may find unpalatable. Cows are fed grass directly or mixed with other feed such as hay, grains, and bran. It's essential to ensure they're provided with enough food according to their needs and a suitable diet, and to monitor their health regularly to detect any digestive issues early on. In summary, trimming grass and feeding dairy cows play a crucial role in their care. Choosing the right method and feeding approach, tailored to the specific conditions of each farm, is essential to ensure the best health and milk production. The reproductive process of dairy cows plays a crucial role in caring for and maintaining the herd. The estrus cycle of dairy cows lasts about 21 days, including the pre-, active, and post-estrus stages. Breeding methods can be natural or artificial insemination. The average gestation period is 280 days, after which the cow will give birth to a calf. The calf needs to be cared for and nursed by its mother for about 4 to 6 months after birth. Factors influencing dairy cow reproduction include nutrition, health, living environment, and herd management. Proper management from farmers is essential to ensure successful conception and reproduction rates, thereby enhancing productivity and efficiency in farming. Leave a 0 if this video leaves you yawning. Keeping the dairy farm digs squeaky clean is more than just a chore. It's a vital dance to keep the cow crew healthy and production on point. This routine involves daily dung disposal to keep bacteria at bay, along with regular scrub downs and disinfection to kick those nasty bugs and viruses to the curb. Freshening up the bedding is also a big deal, using absorbent materials like dry grass or straw to keep the crib environment dry and odor-free. The ventilation and drainage system needs maintenance to ensure efficient air circulation and water drainage, reducing moisture and odors, and keeping the cows feeling comfortable. Checking and maintaining equipment is non-negotiable, making sure everything from the cooling system to the drainage setup is running smooth as butter. Technical hiccups need fixing pronto to keep the living conditions and health of the herd in tip-top shape. In a nutshell, barn scrubbing isn't just a daily grind, it's a cowboy's sacred duty. It creates a healthy and safe living environment for the dairy darlings, boosting production prowess and ensuring the whole herd stays hale and hearty. Milking a cow can be done by hand or by machine, and each method has its own pros and cons. Hand milking is the old school way, requiring finesse and skill from the milker. It's a delicate dance to ensure the cow's comfort and milk quality, although it can be time-consuming and tiring. But hey, it's a bonding experience between human and beast, ensuring a personal touch to each squeeze. On the flip side, machine milking is all about automation, cutting down on sweat and time compared to the manual method. These gadgets work like a charm, ensuring a swift and efficient milk harvest. Just make sure to keep them well oiled and maintained to avoid any hiccups and ensure food safety. Regardless of the method, milking is a pivotal step in the dairy production process. Choosing the right approach depends on the farm's scale and resources, but the ultimate goal remains the same: ensuring the safety and quality of that precious milk. The cheese-making process in a factory has several basic steps, kicking off with prepping the milk. Cow, goat, sheep, or buffalo milk serves as the main ingredient. Then, the milk undergoes quality checks and pasteurization to bid farewell to any pesky bacteria. Next up, lactic bacteria are added to kickstart the fermentation process, turning lactose into lactic acid and causing the milk protein to coagulate. The next step is to coagulate the milk by adding rennet from a calf's stomach, making the milk thick and solid. The coagulated milk is then cut into small pieces, stirred, and pressed to separate the whey and shape the cheese. The cheese is then aged under specific temperature and humidity conditions, allowing bacteria and enzymes to keep doing their thing. After the aging process, the cheese is either soaked in brine or coated with salt for preservation and flavor. Some types of cheese also undergo aging to develop the desired flavor and texture. Finally, the cheese is packaged and stored at the appropriate temperature to keep it fresh and tasty. This process can be tweaked or supplemented depending on the desired type of cheese and each factory's production process. Drop a 1 in the comments below if you're a cheese fanatic. To churn out the creamiest, dreamiest milk for market shelves, the packaging and quality control process in the factory is a sleek, automated affair on a modern assembly line. It's all about ensuring food safety and product quality. This dance includes rinsing and sterilizing the packaging, filling it up with the perfect amount of milk, sealing it shut, slapping on labels, and giving the milk a once-over post-packaging. Quality checks cover a range of factors like pH levels, fat and protein content, bacteria count, and heavy metal presence. These checks ensure the milk meets food safety standards before hitting the shelves, plus the factory keeps tabs on the quality of raw materials and the production process itself. It's all in the name of churning out top-notch milk that's safe and tasty for consumers. Besides crafting the finest milk, dairy cows also churn out butter in the dairy factory. The butter-making process from cow's milk is a carefully orchestrated series of technical steps to whip up a high-quality product. From sourcing and processing the milk, skimming the cream, fermenting, churning, washing, and kneading the butter to packaging and storing, each step contributes to the butter-making process with precision and professionalism. It all starts with selecting fresh and delicious cow's milk and moves through technical stages like fermentation to develop flavor and tanginess, to the butter churning process to create the structure and smoothness of the product. The final step is packaging and preserving the butter to ensure its freshness and safety. This process not only guarantees butter quality, but also yields a product with distinctive flavor and nutrition. Creating an apple orchard for commercial purposes isn't just about boosting productivity, it's also about reaping high economic returns. First off, you need to pick apple varieties that suit the local climate and soil, like Fuji, Gala, or Granny Smith. The soil should be loamy, well-drained, with a pH level between 6.0 to 6.5, meticulously tilled and fertilized with organic manure. Plant your apple trees at the start of the rainy season, ensuring adequate spacing for light and growth. Keep them hydrated, especially during the seedling and flowering stages. Regularly fertilize with a mix of organic and chemical fertilizers to give your trees the nutrients they crave. Prune those branches regularly to keep things airy and promote more blossoms. And don't forget about pest control. Go the eco-friendly route. When it's time to harvest, choose cool weather and handle those fruits with care to avoid any squishing mishaps. Follow these steps, and your apple orchard will yield high and mighty, bringing stable income to all you green-thumbed folks out there. So, roll up your sleeves, dive into apple orcharding, and taste the sweet success of this unexpected venture. Pruning apple branches helps shape a handsome, breezy canopy and elevates fruit quality. The prime time for pruning is from December to January. Trim away the old, wayward, and feeble branches, snipping at a 45-degree angle and sealing the cut with pruning sealant. Keep the pruning regular, not too excessive, and fertilize, watering generously after the trim to help the tree bounce back in a jiffy. Fertilizing apple trees is a crucial step in ensuring their growth and development thrive. During the sapling stage, lay on some compost and give them a periodic boost with some well-rotted manure and NPK. Once they're all grown up, sprinkle on some compost at the start of the year, then give them another round before flowering, after fruiting, and post-harvest, using the right doses of manure and NPK. Make sure to dig trenches for fertilizing, burying it around the base and watering generously. Mix up organic and chemical fertilizers to ensure your trees get all the nutrients they crave. Flooding is a simple and effective method for apple trees, providing even watering and keeping pesky weeds and pests in check. This technique involves channeling water into enclosed areas surrounded by embankments, letting it soak into the soil before draining it out. While it's easy to operate and budget-friendly, flooding can waste water and lead to waterlogging if drainage isn't up to snuff. When done right, though, flooding can help apple trees flourish and yield bountiful harvests. The apple harvesting season varies depending on the apple variety and the climate conditions where they're grown. In many places around the world, popular apple varieties are harvested starting from August through November. To determine if apples are ripe, keep an eye out for some telltale signs. In terms of color, ripe apples showcase the characteristic hues of their variety, typically transitioning from green to red, yellow, or pink. Ripe apples have a pleasantly firm texture with a slight bounce when gently pressed. The stem of ripe apples is often easy to detach from the branch, and they emit a strong, sweet fragrance. When harvesting apples, it's best to pick them when the weather is cool, ensuring uniform ripeness and characteristic coloration. Handle apples gently to avoid bruising, and use specialized harvesting tools to avoid damaging the tree branches. After harvesting, store apples in a cool, dry place to maintain their freshness. These considerations ensure apple quality and prolong storage time, maximizing efficiency during harvest. Understanding the harvest season and identifying ripe fruit helps farmers harvest apples at the right time, ensuring maximum productivity and quality. It's truly delightful when these juicy, sweet-smelling apples are picked at their peak, bringing joy and stable income to growers. Drop a 1 if these apples always leave you enchanted,